His teammate Kevin Durant said, "Kyrie is an artist. He has his way of doing things, and I support him 100%. Irving said, "Human beings have mood swings. I don't have to be perfect. My teammates know who I am, and I'm proud of who I am." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
So the Nets starting 5. Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Durant. Then there's Harris, and it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. And for Los Angeles, we've got Patrick Beverley. Batum is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Ibaka in at the 5. Home in the paint. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Now, here's Beverley. Out to Ibaka. Takes a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harris looking it over. Knocked away. Shot clock at 6. And Irving launches it from deep. Misses the 3. And he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Beverley, the pass to Batum. Outside Leonard. Over Harris. It doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Harden inside the 3-point line. It's hauled in by Beverley.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Jordan takes pride in his defensive capabilities.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And it's Leonard missing.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
The first one falls.
Serge Ibaka has gone through a lot of roles since he's entered the league. Now pretty much a shot-blocking stretch 4.
And so he makes both from the line.
And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues to improve. What a great job he's done of changing how he scores.
It's very impressive because a late bloomer Serge Ibaka has been on the offensive end. Let's look at last season, his highest point per game average, and he's in his 11th NBA season. And still has great efficiency on the offensive end, but sometimes he's overlooked as a scorer on this team.
the first one drops.
Much like Marc Gasol, DeAndre was drafted as an unpolished second-round pick. Now one of the more impactful centers around.
And so Jordan nails both of them. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kennard, the pass to Leonard. Back to Kennard from deep. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
A knockdown shooter with excellent range. Kennard gives your offense the floor spacing it needs.
And Harden with the stuff.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now Harris. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Harris finds Irving, kicks it out to Harden. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 9.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Irving against Beverly.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that is why DeAndre is such a high percentage shooter. Wow!
The pass to Kennard. Passes to Leonard. Looking to end the run. He can't get it to go. The Nets go the other way with it.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
No problems knocking that one down.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Now here is Ibaka. Irving with the steal. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. Here's Luwawu. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part.
So for the Nets, Landry Shamet's checked in for Harden. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. Clippers trail by 12. Bounce pass from Williams to stop the drought. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Just keeps racking up the accolades. Kawhi's been an all-NBA first-teamer, a finals MVP. You'd think he smiled more.
Pass to Jordan. Back to Shamet. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You see the power right there from Kawhi. Absorbs contact and able to convert right through it.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
A free throw drops for Leonard.
You know, when you look at the MVP race each year, most of the candidates were drafted in the top 5, but somehow Kawhi lasted to number 15.
To the inside. Here's Jordan, and the rejection by Zubac.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Zubac trying to break loose. Jackson gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, Jackson's first step is dynamite. A big asset off the dribble.
Brown outside. Pass to Shamet. Lets a floater go. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
No hesitation on the catch and shoot. Lou Will is confident in his ability to capitalize on jumpers.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injury slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
Morris outside. There's the pass to Jackson. Williams kicks to Jackson. Shoots over Shamet. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
I mean, taking what the defense allows, Reggie can run the pick and roll in a variety of ways.
Bobbed up there for Green. Leonard with the steal. And the wide open shot from Morris. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Passes it to Llewellyn. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Durant's checked in. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Leonard, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
Mistake by the defender, fouling a very good free throw shooter in Kawhi.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Shots good by Durant.
That's why Durant's one of the best scorers in the game. I don't know how the defense stops that.
Leonard looking around. And it's sent back by KD. James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action after this word. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback style.
Old school basketball, you know, and it's fun and it's light. Fans deserve it on both sides. You know, it's good old-fashioned basketball. You know, it's all part of the game. We're both trying to win, and that's what people want to see. Hard-nosed, edgy basketball.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. And it's Green. And it's Luwawu in at the 3. Green, good, and the assist goes to Irving. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Williams. Over Irving. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Kennard. Great D that time from Green. Nets leading by 3. Lobbed up there for Green.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. And the Clippers call time here. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. And Los Angeles with some changes. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. Then for the Nets, Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. Here's Jackson. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Jackson's got 6.
When Jackson can't get all the way to the rim, this is his go-to. Shoots for a decent percentage from mid-range.
Durant, the pass to Green. That one drops for him. 8 points for Jeff Green.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Outside Jackson. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
This is what you get from Reggie Jackson now. Powering through contact and has the focus to complete the play.
Harden kicks to KD. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
In terms of height, Durant was not a late bloomer, already a 6-footer in middle school.
Durant hits them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Inside, here's Beverly, lays it up and banks it in.
I love this about Patrick Beverly. He's just a fighter. He's never going to back down.
Irving passes to KD. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Pass to Kennard. Latrey. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 5. Irving. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Irving's got his second basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Jackson. Here's Ibaka, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
When shots go up, one thing about Ibaka, he gets to the right place at the right time.
Harden the pass to KD. Softly drops in the floater. KD's got 6 points in the quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Outside Jackson. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Nets have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor.
Promising start for Luke Kennard. End up missing extended minutes with injuries. Hopefully he can stay healthy this go around.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And Kennard's moving into the starting lineup for the first time last season.
And to add to that, he had a larger role offensively. And at the same time, his efficiency increased. That's a good sign.
Leonard, he's checked in for Reggie Jackson. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving with the ball. Pass to Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Here's Leonard, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Here's Kennard after the basket by Brooklyn. And here they come. Here's Durant. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And now it's an 8-point Nets lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Common occurrence for Leonard. Once he makes his way to the rim, Kawhi levels up.
Durant That's good. Durant's got 12.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
To the paint and stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
I love how Durant keeps his eyes up, scanning for someone with a better look.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Lou Williams is subbed in for Luke Kennard. Then for the Nets, Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Now here's Beverly. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Patrick Beverly is an irritant. You hate playing against him, love playing with him.
The Clippers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And he knocks down the first one.
Patrick Beverly is a tone setter, someone who doesn't back down from anyone. I admire his confidence.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Durant trying to break free. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter. Clippers trail by 10. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Leonard. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Leonard's got 14 points.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Irving drives in. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
I mean, he has great body control. Then you see him finish the drive with contact. Woo! Kyrie is special.
Now the pass to Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The Clippers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And he makes the first.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now Durant from deep, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 34 points and 2 assists. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. Shaq, let's get your take on Brooklyn.
Hey, man, the Beer's doing his thing again, guys. One of the best scorers in NBA history. Look, he has so many different moves. Just step back right here. Look at this. Wow, he's built to carry the load offensively.
And Kenny, what did you think about the Clippers?
Well, after the field goal percentage they allowed in the first half, it's time for them to get tough. That's right, tough. If they're going to stay in this game, they'll need to turn this into a street fight. Get physical. Let some elbows go. Yes, let them go. And guys know they're going to be no more easy baskets in here. Let them know that.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. We've got Luke Kennard. Batum is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. And Harris drops them both. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to Kennard. Outside Leonard from the arc. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
The confidence Leonard shows from range now, you wouldn't know it was once a weakness.
Outside Durant, a 3 ball. Kept alive. Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
From deep, Harden. Rebound by the Clippers. Pass to Batum. Back to Beverley. He kicks it to Leonard. Right side, Batum. Leonard draws the double. Pass to Kennard. 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Wasted no time on that one. And now an 11-point Nets lead.
I mean, Kyrie, too pure of a shooter to let him catch and shoot with that much space.
Now here's Batum. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ibaka outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still gotta appreciate what he does.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
And the pass to Durant. Jordan trying to free himself up. The shot by KD. No good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Kennard.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Durant's got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn.
The wiry strength of Kevin Durant enabling him to guide it home.
Ibaka with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Batum for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Batum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Patrick Beverly. Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Andrew Shamet comes in for Irving. Here's Harris. Lobs it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
When you lose sight of DeAndre on defense, you're in trouble. He's a huge target that can score easily when given the opportunity.
Now here's Jackson. 10 points for him. Clock at 6. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The strength and body control of Reggie Jackson gives him an edge against physical defense, potential and one.
The Clippers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Serge Ibaka. And Morris subbed in for Nicholas Batum. That one misses from Jackson.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
Harden draws the double, and here's Green outside. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. Clippers trail by 10. Passes it to Zubac. Rejected by Harris. In transition, here come the Nets. Pass to Shamet. Here's Green. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's the lob to the hoop. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Nets leading by 8. Now, here's Shamet. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Green gets it to go.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. The Nets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for Landry Shamet. Free throw good from Harden.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's gonna have to come up with a different approach defensively.
.153 left in the third. It's stolen by Green. Dishes it to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. 1:12 left to play here in the third. Jackson passes to Zubac. Here's Williams. Chalk up two there. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Using the pick to create space, something Lou does exceptionally well.
Brown kicks to Green. Outside Jordan. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Jordan. Brown's got his first basket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
Now here's Harden. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Harden surveying the D. And Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Clippers trail by 18, and Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Green. Luwawu is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown, and it's Irving at the 1 spot.
Every organization needs team-first guys like Patrick Beverley. That's a terrific pass.
Pass to Luwawu. The Nets working the ball around now. Brown dishes to Green. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Jeff Green, no good on that one.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now, here's Kennard. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tools, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, there's always going to be room in this league for guys like Luke Kennard. He can shoot, he can pass it, and he can put it on the floor.
Jordan, he's checked in for Jeff Green. So he gets them both. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. It's Brown on the wing. Down low. And Luwawu gets it to go. Luwawu's got 4 points this quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
At the top of the key, Batum. Over Irving. Batum, good.
The defense has to know not to put a smaller defender on a player of his caliber.
And here's Irving. Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Harris. The pass to KD. Here's Jordan and the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, this is Jordan's mindset, trying to extend the play and convert that effort into points.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Harris against Morris. 6 on the shot clock. There's the three. Offensive rebound, nets. No good from Jordan. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yeah, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
And free throw good from Morris. Landry Shamet's checked in for Brooklyn. And Morris drops them both. Here's Irving. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside, KD drains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
One of the more unblockable shots in the NBA. Durant, a near 7-footer out there with a quick release.
Now, here's Kennard. Tight defense on him. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That'll put Serge Ibaka on the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Brooklyn leading by 18. Irving surveying the floor. Batum against Durant. Rebound by the Clippers. Ibaka's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard, no luck.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Clippers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Leonard and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And I like that he's staying aggressive. One of the NBA's most consistent scorers. Kawhi's been doing it all tonight.
Passes it to Durant. Lobs it up for Jordan. Well placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
And to this day, I still marvel at the skill level of KD. A player of his size, able to navigate the pick and roll and deliver to a teammate.
Now, here's Kennard. Pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Just 5 to shoot. Beverly against Jordan. And it's Beverly missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Jordan high post. Kicks it to KD. Pass to Shamet. Outside Irving. Right at the free throw line. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, I'm surprised at the lack of adjustments defensively. Jordan's been killing them all night.
Leonard, the pass to Batum. Over Durant. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Batum's got 4 points this quarter. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on his game tonight, spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved, making sure the offense never gets bogged down. He's just giving them just what they needed at that point guard position.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Harris passes to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
One of the premier above-the-rim players in the game, DeAndre Jordan, doing what he does best.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. .149 left to play in the final quarter. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. And there's the pass to Harden. Launches a three. Here's Jordan, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeAndre Jordan.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
And a new group in for the Nets. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Pass to Batum. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And that one's good. Shamet.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's
hammering it in.
The playmaking of Reggie. A work in progress, but looking good right there.
Here's Johnson. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, you look confident tonight offensively. What got you going?
My teammates have confidence and they're comfortable with me making the right basketball play on the block. Starting to get doubled a little bit, so just have to work on passing out of the post and just taking what the defense gives me.
It was a very impressive show, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.